Okay, let's be honest. Have you ever stared at a cybersecurity job posting and felt like you were trying to crack some kind of secret code? If so, you are definitely not alone. The whole field is booming, but the job titles and the descriptions, they're just a chaotic mess. Well, it turns out there's actually a blueprint designed to fix all that, and today we're going to walk right through it.
So what's really going on here? I mean, why is it that one company's cyber threat hunter does the exact same thing as another company's security analyst too? This isn't just confusing for job seekers, It's a huge barrier. It stops students from knowing which classes to even take, it keeps qualified people from finding the right jobs, and it leaves companies just struggling to hire the talent they so desperately need.
It's kind of like trying to build a house, but the plumber, the electrician, and the architect are all working from totally different blueprints. What do you get? Total chaos. What the entire industry really needs is a single shared blueprint, a common language for all the work that needs to get done. And that is exactly what the NICE framework was designed to be.
All right, first up, let's really get into this problem, what I'm calling the cyber job chaos. Right now, it is the Wild West out there. Seriously. Organizations are just making up their own job titles and descriptions as they go. This isn't just messy, it makes it pretty much impossible to compare jobs from one company to the next.
And hey, don't just take my word for it. The U.S. National Institute of Standards and Technology, NIST, they put it perfectly in one of their key reports. They said, describing this work remains a challenge. Now, we all know that's some serious government speak for this is a huge problem and it's holding the entire country back.
So, how do we possibly fix this mess? Well, what we need is a universal translator. And that brings us right to the solution, a common language for the entire cybersecurity world.
This whole thing comes from the National Initiative for Cybersecurity Education, or, NICE. The best way to think of their framework is like a super detailed dictionary for every single type of cybersecurity work imaginable. It creates this shared vocabulary that finally gets students, employers, and educators all speaking the exact same language.
Okay, so let's dive into how this thing actually works. The real beauty of the NICE framework is just how simple it is at its core. It's built from 3 fundamental pieces, kind of like Lego bricks, really, that you can combine to describe any cybersecurity job you can think of.
So the first and smallest building block is the task. A task is just a specific action, something like troubleshoot system hardware. It's the most basic doing part of any job. It's the work that needs to get done.
The next block is knowledge. This is what you need to know to actually do the task. This is the textbook stuff, the theory. So to troubleshoot that system, you need knowledge of cyberspace threats. It's the information that you've got stored up in your head.
And our third block is skill. This is how you do it. It's your ability to actually put that knowledge into practice. And it has to be something you can see. So it's not just knowing about intrusion alerts, it's having the skill to recognize them when they're happening in real time.
And here's where it gets really cool. Look at how this is broken down. On one side, you've got tasks, which describe the work from the company's perspective. On the other side, you have knowledge and skills, which describe the learner, the person who can actually do that work. The framework is the bridge that connects the two. It's brilliant.
All right, so now we've got our basic bricks, tasks, knowledge, and skills. Let's see how they snap together to build something much, much bigger, like a whole career path, or even an entire team.
This lays it out perfectly. It all starts with a person's individual knowledge and skills. You use those to perform specific tasks. Then you bundle a bunch of related tasks together, and bam, you've got a work role. Then you just combine different work roles to build out your team. It is such a clear, logical way to think about building a workforce from the ground up. Now this is a really crucial point, so listen up. A work role is not a job title. A job title is just what a company decides to call you. A work role, like software developer, is a flexible bundle of tasks. That single work role could show up in dozens of different job titles all across the industry. It's about the work, not the label.
Let's make this real. Imagine you're building a secure software team. You're not just hiring for random titles. No, you're hiring for work roles. For the design phase, you need a security architect. For the build phase, you need a software developer. To deploy it, you need a network ops specialist. You're literally assembling a team based on the actual work that needs to get done at each stage.
So, why does any of this actually matter? Well, because this isn't just some abstract government document collecting dust on a shelf. This is a powerful, practical tool for absolutely everyone in this field, from students just planning their first steps all the way to managers building out entire departments. When we have a common language, everybody wins.
You, as a job seeker or a student, get a crystal clear roadmap. You, as an employer, can finally write a job description that attracts the right people. Educators can design courses that actually lead to real jobs. It completely replaces the chaos we started with clarity.
So I'll just leave you with this question. Is your career path, or maybe the team you're trying to build, based on a solid blueprint? Or is it based on a lot of guesswork? The NICE framework gives all of us the tools to finally stop guessing and start building a stronger, more secure future.